What's going on, everybody? Why am I looking blue? What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I look blue, but sweating, hair look crazy, always. But what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm gonna finish taking the wrap off. Not even finish, because I've been working on this for 3 days. But I'm gonna be taking some of it off and telling y'all basically, you know, everything that I kind of feel like I regret doing to the GA. Everything that I can think of that I kind of regret doing. As you can see, I had to take the trim off. Next, I have to take this off to get to some of the wrap right here. And then that's pretty much it. This is actually easy to take off. But hold on, somebody's calling. It's probably business. Mo's Mobile Detailing, how can I help you?
Hello.
Alright, y'all, so I'm trying to take, as I said, trying to take this damn wrap off. I don't know why the wrap is so hard to get off. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, when I heat it up, it leaves behind this residue right here, this white stuff. So it's like glue or whatever. So I'm holding the heat gun in one spot because I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. But I posted this on Instagram, and everybody's like, hey, use a heat gun, it'll come off easier. And it's like, hey, I'm using the heat gun and it's still like coming off all ghetto and stuff, man. And all the videos I've watched, people wraps, they come off super easy. Big chunks, sometimes just the whole thing. Mine, I've been working on taking the wrap off for like, I don't know, about 3 or 4 days now. I've been working on it, to be honest with y'all, because I'm getting tired of it. And it's just time for a change. I want to start doing ceramic coatings, and this is going to be the vehicle, my first vehicle I do with a ceramic coat. With what I know now, you know. And like I said, the plan at first, whenever I had told myself, whenever I'm ready to take the wrap off, I was gonna take the car out and leave it outside for a couple of hours when it was like a really hot day, like when it's almost in the hundreds. And then from there, I was gonna put it inside and start taking the wrap off. Well, I completely forgot about that, because remember last video I did the roof. I did the very top of the car and took the oxidation out of the car, and I still need to strip it down again and go ahead and put a wax on top of that. But the issue with that is we have cats by the house. So there's about, I want to say about 3 cats, and they climb on the vehicle. So I know if I already took the scratches out of the top of the car, I know if I put it outside right now, the cats are gonna climb on the car and gonna scratch up the top of the car. It's gonna get scratched up and stuff. And then who knows, it may start, because I don't have any type of protection on the top of it, it may start causing some oxidation again, I don't know. But that's why I didn't put it outside and let it soak in the sun for a couple of hours before I start taking the wrap off. I'm pretty sure I would have benefited off of it, being that it's super hot in Texas right now. So let's talk about some things that I kind of regret doing to the car. And these are just things that I wish I would have done differently. Number one being the suspension. I think it's been lowered for about I want to say 2 or 3 years now. I don't know, probably about 2 years. My daughter's 2. The wrap been on here since I put the wrap on here, and I think we lowered it before that. I'm not really sure, because the wrap, I put the wrap on here whenever Ella was a couple of weeks old. But look at that. If you look at the front, there's, well, 3 things. The front for some reason has a gap. These are 20s. The front still has like a little bit of wheel gap. And then if you look at the rear doesn't have that much wheel gap. So I like the way the rear sits where it has a little bit of wheel gap, not much. But I hate the fact that my front sits like that to where it has a good amount of wheel gap. Another thing that I hate is what I went with pedalers and I went with lowering springs. I hate the way it rides. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I hate the way it rides. I don't know why I went towards a setup that was more so not as. I wish I kind of would have tried out something that was a little stiffer. I would have been totally fine with it being stiff. If I was gonna go with coilovers at first because I like the fact that I was gonna be able to adjust it if I didn't like it. So with that being said, I hate the way it rides. These are 20s. The rear wheels are 285 30/20s and they rub. Any little thing, it rubs. If I put a spare tire back there in the back, it rubs. If we go on a trip and I put luggage back there or whatever, the stuff to carry our clothes and all that stuff, it's gonna rub. If Ella is sitting back there, it rubs. And Ella can't be no more than 30, 40 pounds maybe. I don't know. But if I have 2 or 3 people back there, it is horrible. It's gonna constantly rub. So that's something that I hate. Another thing that I regret a lot is rolling the fenders. I kind of wish I wouldn't have rolled the fenders because I feel like after I rolled the fenders, it widened it up some. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I just feel like the fenders are wider now for some reason. Obviously the reason is probably because I rolled the fenders. And if you look at my front wheel right here, if you look at it, it sits underneath the fender. And I hate that. And obviously I could put a spacer, and I do have a spacer on the front wheels. That's the crazy part about it, to kind of have it flush with the fender. I wish it stuck out a little bit more. I mean, there's stuff that I could do to make it do that, but I don't want to have to do that. Now, same thing with my rear wheels. They kind of like are tucked underneath there, that look good, but it's the very front end I hate. I don't like the way it look. And when I do put the stock tires back on here, or the stock rims that came on it, the 19s, it looks ugly as hell. It makes, for some reason, even the front and back, it's too tucked underneath there. The fenders are way over it, and it just makes it look ugly. It just looks ugly. It doesn't look like when I first bought the car with those wheels on it, those stock 19s, they look great on the car. But now it looks ugly. So I wish I wouldn't have rolled the fenders, and I wish I wouldn't have went with the suspension setup that I did go with. I wish I would have just went with coilovers, and maybe 20s was a little bit too much. I probably should have went with like 18s or something like that with a thicker tire or something like that. I don't know. So it's been forever since I recorded. So that first half of the video was actually recorded almost like a week and a half ago, and then I'm recording this part. And I haven't even been on my schedule, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So trying to get back to it. Right now, I'm about to show y'all the G8 in a little bit. I'm actually preparing to do, I got a paint enhancement tomorrow morning on a Hellcat. And then I have a silver package, which is inside and out, basic type of stuff, tomorrow as well. But as y'all can see, I got all my pads. We having ant problems, man, again. I'm getting all my pads. These were all dirty, so I went ahead and cleaned them. I'm making progress with the G8. Now, I forget if I said this earlier in the video, but everybody's, oh, leave it outside, leave it outside. And I explained earlier in the video why I don't want to leave it outside to heat up the wrap. And using the heat gun is really not doing, it's helping, but you know, it's not doing much. But I'm getting somewhere. I have this little bit left on this door. Majority of it is gone. This little bit, and then to peel off this, so I'll be starting on doing this right here, peeling this off and taking all this off, and then from there it'll just be basically doing the bumper the rear bumper, taking all the stuff off of there. The bumper is 2 pieces, so that should come off pretty easy. And once I'm done with that, I have to do these side skirts, but I'm gonna leave that last, to be honest with you. I'm gonna leave those very, very, very last, because I'm gonna go around taking off the little itty bitty pieces and leave that last. Once I'm done with that, and getting all this glue residue and all that stuff off, then I'll start doing a 2-step correction or polish, depending on how bad the paint is. It's hard to tell right now because it's in the garage, and I need to get a light to see how bad and clean off everything, really, to see how bad the scratches and swirls is. Honestly, for the hood, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about wrapping it myself, but if, as you can see, like where the line go right here, maybe do like a satin red, but just from here to here. So this part of the hood would be black, and this part would be black, and I would do a satin, it would be a satin red on top of the hood. Obviously I'll do the hood, I'll do the mirror caps, and then probably the mirror caps I'll do the same color, and then the door handles, the inserts, I would do the same color, but it will still be gloss black with the satin red. And yeah, so maybe the full hood, not the full hood, the full roof, maybe, I don't know. And we'll see. Maybe we can do something crazy. Maybe we can do a big Holden logo underneath on top right here, and then wrap it with the satin red. That way it'd be kind of like raised up a little bit. I got a couple of ideas, but I know like these hood scoops, I want to do like a gloss black. I really want to do a gloss black. These hood scoops are actually wrapped in this black. So couple of plans, you know. I apologize to y'all for not being as consistent. I'm trying to get back consistent. It's very hard for me to be consistent because, especially when I'm doing some of the cars and stuff, and when I'm detailing, because I don't want to overdo the detailing on my YouTube channel. Because I mean, I could show y'all, I could put out a lot of content detailing, but that wasn't my ultimate goal for my channel. I could put out, you know, how to do this, how to do that, how to properly clean your car, which, I mean, I'll do that whenever I'm doing the G8 and stuff like that, and maybe every now and then I'll release a video doing that. But you know, for me, I feel like that wasn't the ultimate goal, to become a full-on detailing channel. I want to show y'all some of the detailing, but I didn't want to become a full-on detailing channel. But I will start a detailing channel, but I'm not really doing that one to get subscribers and make money off of it. That one is more so just to upload some of my videos. That way I can link it to my website page and all that stuff like that. But I haven't started that one yet. I haven't even did that yet. But yeah, so starting next week, Sunday, I am going to try to be more consistent and try to get some more content for y'all, and show y'all what I'm doing on a daily basis. Being a dad, owner of a G8, Cam G8. Hopefully we can get all this stuff done, and then we can get this car to the track. I still haven't uploaded the tune, which is, it's been months now. It's been a lot of months now, and I still have not uploaded the tune, the new tune that my tuner has sent me. So, and then we're having issues with, I have the worst luck with vehicles, so that'll be another video. We're having issues with the Altima already. Obviously, the Grand Prix still here. I didn't sell that yet. And then the Durango. So I'm trying to get my life in order right now. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get my life in order. Sometime next week, I have to erase my board right here. Erase it, and then I'm gonna have each car on there, and I'm gonna write down what each car needs. That way, and then I'll start making content off of that too, off of what each car needs. I'm thinking about start working back on the Grand Prix again. Maybe get that back it runs and drives, but get it back to where I can actually drive it. And then obviously what I got to fix on the Ultima, hopefully that's good. And then whatever little things I feel like I need for the G8 right here. The Rango needs a starter. I need to get that done. So it's a lot of different things, and the van needs a couple of things, but you know, it's stressful. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's stressful, but I know I know that I came too far to quit doing the YouTube stuff. I did take a break, but I gotta get back to how I was before, uploading 3 times a week. I did get like a little discouraged because I do see like other channels, and I'll admit it, like I see like other detailing channels where they like blow up, and I'm like, damn, I've been doing this for forever, and they posting the same content that I'm posted, and it's like, damn, I made a video like that, it only got like 200 views, and then that channel made a video the exact same thing I'm doing, and it gets thousands of views. So sometimes that gets discouraging, but you know, I just got to get back to it and do things in my way. But thank y'all for watching. Camera's not focusing. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all on the next one.